Hey everyone, how is everyone doing today? My name is Gina and I am doing great. So welcome to another day of the 12 Days of Craftmas. So today we are going to be making this cutie patootie lantern. I used the Tonics kit again to create this, but I just love it. I think it turned out super duper cute. So if you're interested in knowing how I created this cutie patootie, just stay tuned. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to just finish up the very last panel because it's done the same way throughout the whole thing. Okay, so this is what I have so far. But let me tell you what I've used so you will know. I used my Tonics kit number 23 to cut out the little mistletoes, and here they are. I cut out 5 of them, and I just used little gems that I had in my stash, these little guys right here for the berries. And for the mistletoes, for the snow part, I used the snowdrops from Nuvo. I will link this in the description because I got it off of Amazon. It was $36 for 8 of different colors. There's pinks and teals and reds and blues and purples, silvers, gold, and the white. So I thought that was a deal because it turned out to be like $4.50 each. So, and I got it the next day because I'm a Prime member. But what I may go ahead and do on these mistletoes is I have some Nuvo glitter accents here, and this is called Fresh Snowfall. So when you use it, it will give it. It has a puffiness to it, I guess you want to say, that will make it look more like it's got snow on it. I like the stone look because that looks like snow to me. But I wanted it to have a little bit of glitter to it. So, and I might actually just go ahead and just rub that over onto the leaves like that. And I think I'm gonna like the way that that looks better because it will have a little bit of more glitter to it. So I'm gonna do that on all 5 of these, and I will be back when I get that done. Or, I mean, you could leave them just in a line if you want, like I did with these stone drops, to make it look, you know, but because I put the stone drops there, I think by just putting the glitter over it like this, it will give it more of that, you know, Christmassy look, or the winter look. Alright, so I'll be back when I get the other 3 done. Okay, so I've got those over to the side, waiting to dry. For the windows, I used, oh, well, first let me tell you, the tonic kits that I used was, like I said, 23 for the mistletoe, or the holly, or mistletoe, whatever this is. I think it's holly. And then for the lantern itself, this is kit number 25 that I used. And along with that kit came these lantern box window shaker refill sets. So I've used those windows. Out of the die set, I used this to do the bottom because I wanted it to be bigger. This is the size I did when I first got the kit, and I'll link that video in this video if you're interested in seeing that one. But I wanted this one to be a little bit bigger, so I used this die, which will give me 5 sides. So that is the bottom, and it is right here. Isn't it gorgeous? I love this paper. This paper again this also came from one of my Tonics kits. This paper was from the paper pack that came in one of my Tonics kits from last year, I do believe. And it's this right there, that one from December Skies. And then this paper here came again from a kit from one of my kits, and it's the glitter paper. So that's all the paper that I used. For the sides, I used these dies right here. So this is the side, and then I wanted the top to have a decoration in it. So I used this die for that, and then I used this die to cut the window out. So that's for the panel itself, and there it is, cut out. And then for the this little decorative piece around the window, I used this die with this die inside it to cut that out. Now what is so cool about using these is when you punch them out, you get an inside, like this is the inside from punching out the window, and you can totally make these into tags. You can leave them just like this, or you could even fold them in half to make a tag. And then this is what the inside of this one looks like, and again, it can totally be a tag. You can fold it in half or leave it just like that. And I also, for the backing, I used this along with this die to create the backing up for the window. So those are all the dies that I used. I'm going to go ahead and just put all this up to get this off my desk so I can have more room to work. So let me have a little quick cleanup and I'll be right back. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to go ahead and add, I'm going to go ahead and put the window treatment, or whatever you want to call this, around the window area here. It took me quite a bit to decide what colors I wanted to use. I think that's taken longer than anything, and then cutting out also to decide how I wanted the windows to look and etc. So it took me a couple of hours. Now if you get glue, because you know this is weird paper here, it's very textured, just take a Q-tip and try to get off the excess, even though it will dry clear. It just, clean it up. Alright, so I have my little window here, and I have a piece of vellum that I cut out 2 inches by 1.5 inches, or 1 1/4. Not too big, just enough to cover this, the little holes, because I am adding a shaker. I'd contemplated on that as well. I'm like, do I want to do a shaker? I do want to do a shaker, but I also want there to be a window that, you can see the light through. And so then I was like, well, let's just put vellum on the back, and then that way it'll give it a nice, even a more frosted window look, right? So you just do that, just glue that on there. And that will keep the shakers, the little shaker parts from falling out. Now, you don't have to make it a shaker. I just wanted to because I love shakers. So, that's just me. Okay, so let's finish doing the shaker part. So I've got my window here, and I just take a little Swiffer. This is for the floor, but it works just fine for the static cling. And I'm just using, I don't even know where I got this from. It was probably from a kit, I would venture to say, since it's such a small little pot. But it doesn't have a name or anything on it. So I don't know where I got it from or anything like that. Just use what you have. And then the sequences I'm going to use, I put a little bit of these blue and silver in. And then I do some of the, so I'd put some of the blue and silver, and then I put some of the green and red and silver. Just a pinch. And out of my other sequence kit, I take these, which are from, this is Like Magic Sequence Mix, this one is, and I believe I got this from either Simon Says or Scrapbook.com, probably Simon Says. And then I take some of this as well, and again, I either got this from the Expo, I think I got that one from the Expo. So, but I mean, you know, just put what you have in there, or like I said, don't make it a shaker at all. All right. Oops, some of these just flew out. Alrighty then. So then what I'm going to do is just take this backing off carefully so that the sequins don't come jumping out. And then you're going to take your window part, and you're not going to put it this way. You're going to put it the color facing down. And if you are like me and you kind of, your die kind of didn't cut straight, you know, because sometimes it's hard to get it, just position this where it looks straight enough and it'll work so that your window looks more straight. Ah, isn't that cute? I love it. All right, so I think I'm going to go ahead and put this in. I had been waiting and putting it all together and then put the window in, but because this is my last panel, it may be difficult to get inside of there. So I'm going to go ahead and just add it. And I do, instead of using glue, I did use score tape on this part because I want to make sure this window stays in. And, you know, I had score tape, so why not use it? And we'll just take off all the sides. Okay, now if you want, you can use glue stick to give yourself a little bit of wiggle room, but I don't find that that's necessary to do, or I've not found that I needed to do that. I'll just take this little bugger and just put it right on down there. And then just make sure that you get it good and secured. Yay! Oh, I should have scored these before I did that. Oh well. You want to make sure that you score your lines here. Not that you absolutely have to. As you can see, it's pretty easy to bend. So in the window, or the top, you fold down, and then there's another little fold that you find, and then you fold like that for it to have an overhang like that. Oh, so cute. Okay, again, I use score tape on just the longer parts here, just to make sure that we're going to stay good and secured. And then for the other little tiny little tabs, I just use a dot of glue on those. This is really simple. Once you decide what you want your lantern to look like, and when you get all your pieces cut out, it's really simple to put it together. The longest that it took me was to decide what paper I wanted to use and what I wanted the window to look like. Okay, so we're going to, this is going to be a little tricky, but we want to make sure that we're lining up the bottom to the bottom like that. Okay. And then again, I'm going to put a dot of glue on the little tab here. If I can get to it. Well, I'm going to put a little dot there so I can get to that one. I can't get to the other one, but I think it'll be okay. And you just want to bend it. Like this. And get it together the best that you can. Right? Alright, so we got that one on. I hope y'all saw that. Sorry if you didn't. Alright, and then we do have this guy here that we need to put tape on. And I'll take those glues off. And again, you can put a little bit of glue stick on this if you feel like you need to have a little bit of a wiggle room. But this, if I was using different type of paper, like if I was using just cardstock, regular cardstock, I probably would. But because this is so textured, it's a little bit forgiving, if that makes sense. All right, this is going to be tricky. So we want to just make sure that our bottoms line up first. Okay, and then we want this part. If I go off camera, I apologize. I'm just trying to get this situated correctly. And there we have it, I do believe. Just gonna make sure that this is good. And oh, it's cute. The side is kind of a little weird over here. Let's see if I can't. There we go. Something with the side. There. Perfect. Okay, that looks good. I like that. Oh, isn't it adorable? Oh, I love it. Okay, now what we want to do is we want to put the bottom on, and I'm going to put it, the color on the outside. So I'm trying to figure out the best way to do this. I guess just to do it like that would be the easiest way. But before I do this, hold on. I want to make sure, because I have a little candle that I want to put inside. Oh, yay. It fits perfect. I was afraid it may not fit. So that is good. That is nice. All right, so what I'm going to do is I think I'm just going to glue the bottom down. And I think, even though this is good glue, the Nouveau glue, I'm going to use some of the tacky glue. Okay, it feels like it's starting to hang on now. Oh, this is so cute. And again, with any kind of paper crafting, just in your head, be prepared that it's not going to be perfect. So, if you're a perfectionist, like I tend to be, it took me a few times to relax and just enjoy the process of paper crafting, because I would want everything to be perfect, and it's paper, and it's not gonna be, and that's okay. Okay, see, this is, I may end up just using tape, because this is not working the way I want it to work. It's taking too long. Oh, So I'm just going to use some score tape on it, just so we can get this down. Okay, so I'm taking the tape off, and then kind of making sure that these edges hook onto one another the best that it can, without stressing about it. Okay, stay on there. Stay on there. Okay, this still has a little bit of glue on it, which I think it'll be okay. And once again, now we're gonna put it down on here. There we go. Much better. I like that a lot better. And I'm just going to take my bone folder and kind of smush it down, right? And that gives it stability. Oh my gosh, y'all, this is adorable. This is cuter than what I thought it was going to be. Really. I love it. Alright, and it feels good and sturdy, too. I like that, too. Oh, it is so cute. Alright. Let's see. There it is. I'm like, I do have a handle to put on it. But I don't know if I'll put the handle on it. I kind of like it just the way it is, right? It looks cute that way. Okay, let's see. Now, what I want to do, oh, it's so cute, is I want to check out my little hollies that I've got going on here. They should be dry. Oh yeah, see how that glitter just kind of, it makes it more Christmassy. And I think with these, I'm just going to glue them like on the corners here. Oh, I love it. I love it. Oh, what do y'all think? It's cute. I'm going to put one. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave that alone. Okay. I also have some bows if we wanted to put bows on it. Do I want to put bows on it? Do I? I don't know. I'm telling you, this one has been the most difficult Craftmas. And when I decided this is what I wanted to do, I think it'd be cute to put it underneath the window. Would that be cute? Ooh, or could we put it in the middle? Oh, let's put it in the middle. I don't know if this, here, let's use the tacky glue. Okay, come on. About as bad as hot glue. I need to put a little bit of acetone in there next time I use it. It's been a really long time since I've used that, as you can tell. Okay. Oh, isn't it cute? Y'all, I love it. I am really, really loving that. That is so cute. Now, I do have, this, I think I'm going to use this red rope to go inside of that, right? Okay, and I think I'm going to tie it in a little bow. I think that'll look cute. Oh, so cute. Yeah, I'll just trim up some of these. cute. I think it's cute. Oh my gosh, y'all. And then I was thinking, you know how I love my glitter. What if I put some of this snow glitter on? Let's just see. Right? So it's, I think I'm going to like that because I like glitter. Oh, so cute. That's going to be cute. Okay, so let's let this dry for a few minutes. And, oh, I love it. And let me clean up and I'll be right back. Okay, so it's still a little wet, but I think you get the gist. Oh my gosh, I really like it. All right, now I'm going to turn my overhead light off. And now I'm going to put my little candle in there. And we're going to see. Okay, well it went on its side. Uh-oh. There it goes. Oh, look at it. Oh, it's so adorable. I just love it. Oh, I think it turned out really, 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 really cute. Oh, I really like it. I like it a lot. That's going to be cute. Then you can see the little flame. Oh, I like it. I think it turned out really, really cute. I really am liking it a lot. I hope that y'all got inspired to do something. Again, down in the description, I will link the Tonics website, because I believe you can get the dies even if you don't get the kits. I believe you can. I think it's like Simon Says stamp. In case you want to get this die. I think it's so adorable. I really, really, really love it. All right, y'all. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying this series. I am having so much fun doing my 12 days of Craftmas. So I'm so happy that you joined me. All right, y'all. Thanks so much for watching. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, share it, and subscribe if you've not already subscribed. And if you have, thank you so much. I truly, truly, truly appreciate the support. But don't forget to hit the notification bell to be notified for every time that I post a video. All right, y'all. Y'all be good to one another, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.